what's up, Timmy Turners? How you guys doing today? And today we are going to be reacting at video by ABBA and Preach. And this is Zero Man and Timmy's speed dating events. Folks aren't happy, so let's just get right into it.
These TikToks came across my feed, and there were some people upset because no man was showing up to a singles event.
I would love if we could be honest and rebrand singles events as The Truth, which is a perfect place to meet your brand new platonic best friend. Men don't go to these. Men do not go to singles events. Stop paying money to go to singles events. Men don't go. Stop it.
So I have to cancel the singles event that I planned to be on my farm this weekend. Y'all know I'm an event planner and I have a fish farm, and I advertised a Fishing for Love event where singles could come here and fish and have dinner and meet each other in person, not on a dating app. And 5 women RSVP'd yes, and 1 man. And even the 1 man that did RSVP did it through one of the ladies. Now, I did all of my marketing specifically towards men because I knew that the women would RSVP. I promoted the event on 45 different Facebook groups, specifically about hunting, fishing, camping, country life, and all local to my area.
A lot of things and a lot of activities that men don't want women around when they do them.
I was going to just say, a lot of activities that men like to do to get away from women.
It's like hunting.
Boys night out.
Yo, I do.
That's what it's called.
I mean, I would not take a woman with me hunting because I already know, women prefer to be with the bear. So, we're not going into any woods together.
I remember.
Sorry, I just...
Yeah, I remember that situation. It was a TikTok video, something about, if our daughter was in the woods with a bear and a stranger, a man, and then she asked her boyfriend or her husband, whatever the fuck it was, which one would you want our daughters to be with? So I know what he's talking about.
What?
I just pictured a hunter going into the woods, and then he's like pointing his rifle, looking down the scope, and then he sees a woman, and then he sees a bear, and he's like, time to make her feel safe, and he just walks away.
You know what's in singles event for men? You know what it sounds like? Oh shit, there's a singles event. Alright, let me put my best clown suit, and I'm gonna go entertain them ladies, alright. Cause they're not gonna do the talking. I'm not gonna do that. Even speed dating, every time it's so, tell me about yourself. And again, alright, so I got all night long. What I look like? Lionel Richie? Shit.
I know that my post reached over 12,000 people specific to the age group, the gender, and the interests that I just described. And yet, no man RSVP'd.
Went to a singles mixer, and only women showed up.
With you, because the last time you invited me to your church's singles event, it was all women there. Girl, might as well have been a ladies' night or something.
We had a good time the last time, remember?
What I remember was that we spent half the time praying for husbands when the husband should have been there that night at the event. No.
You're being dramatic. It was a few dudes there.
It was 3 guys there, and 2 of them were there with their girlfriend. And then the other one was there with his wife. At a singles event.
And that's why I do not go to those mixers anymore. When you go, it ends up being nothing but women. And to those men that like to say you can't find women, you can't approach women, they're there at these mixers. To beautiful, successful women who are making a conscious effort to put themselves out there to meet someone. And before you start hating, there's just a bunch of women that can't find nobody.
I kind of feel like they do that only in dating apps. Like, of course, I kind of feel like, just like they said, some men go but barely. But if you want to meet somebody doing a dating app, well, I recommend whether floats your boat. Y'all could do it on a dating app or y'all could just do it in person. But I kind of feel like most people just meet on an app.
And there's a lot of people out there that can't find anybody. Young, old, black, white, rich, poor. These women are actively putting in the work to make themselves available.
That's right.
Guys, you really don't even have to spend money at these events. fellas, start signing up for these events. Start going to these events. I like these events because it makes it easy to approach someone, and it makes it easy for someone to approach you. Classic stuff. Putting this out there because I want to start going to them again. Y'all sign up for them. Just sign up for someone, and it makes it easy for someone to approach you. That classic stuff. Putting this out there because I want to start going to them again. Y'all sign up for them. Just sign up
Yeah,
for them.
that's what I'm like. People these days, people are like
Any thoughts?
online now, so
Yeah,
it's
even
like
if I was single, I wouldn't go to those events. What? No, I wouldn't go. There's nothing appealing to go to an event and then having to, like I said, let me put on my clown suit and entertain all these ladies one
yeah,
after the
like
other.
yeah,
No, that's
just
fine.
I'd rather y'all just
I
do it
always
online.
have to come up
I
with a
think it's much
conversation. I
easier.
gotta be like, yo, I gotta be the freshest and the quick-witted. No, I'm not doing it.
We just went on a vacation with the boys. Yeah, because boys being boys. And we were able to make
Preach. We're gonna skip this ad.
it is whenever you book it. So you can get a better deal. Boom! While you're chilling with the boys, because boys being boys, you want to watch all your shows from back home, but sometimes no, not one.
To be men,
But
have
y'all
to
go
pay, women
support.
have to pay. Kind of like nightclubs, like that. And it's just a miserable experience for dudes. It's okay. It's a miserable experience for 80% of dudes. Okay, because this is the way these events always go. All right, unless there's like some proper matchmaking where they're looking at profiles and matching people together, that they're like, okay, I have a high ratio of these people and everything. Okay, unless it's that, it's miserable because you show up. It's 100 random men, 100 random women, okay? And right off the top, it's pretty simple how things are gonna go. 80 to 60% of the dudes are gonna get X right away because they don't look that good. And these women who go to these things are generally young professionals who have some pretty elevated standards. And they're gonna be looking at generally the top 20 to 30% of the guys, okay? And don't take my word for it. If you ask any matchmaker who runs a lot of these events, they'll tell you this is how it goes. A lot of the same dudes are going to have all these women living their numbers with them, whereas the rest of the guys be lucky to have even one, okay? So, of course, women are going to enjoy the experience a lot more because they're going to see matches that they're really going to like, and they're going to probably have some reciprocity or at least a lot higher odds, whereas for dudes, it's going to be like almost nobody wanting your number at the end of the night. That's the way these events go. And like Preach said, what a lot of Preach said was true. It is generally on us to carry the conversation or do a lot of the work and breaking the ice and all this stuff. So it feels like you're auditioning for 100 people. And it's a lot of rejection for you to have to do in a short amount of time. Speed dating is also speed else. It's a lot of rejection. You're literally going from one L to the next L to the next L, right?
Right.
And you gotta carry your self-esteem like it's going well, but like, especially if you have even a modicum of self-awareness, you're gonna sit at the table, you can see the girl in front of you does not want you, but you gotta spend a minute with her.
Speed hell.
And you gotta do that with the next girl. And the next girl.
Yeah,
right?
like I said,
so
just
you guys gotta understand it's not a fun experience for a lot of people. And that's why folks don't want to do it. And
yeah,
why
I would
would
choose
these guys
online
ever
dating.
sign up for speed dating and do this IRL stuff where they have to take these rejections right on the chin when they can just do this shit online now, you know, maintain their dignity for the most part, not have to take a bunch of embarrassing moments in person, invest money, invest a night, dress up, all that other shit. And they just do it and probably have better success rate. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. That's the reason why fellas are not going to these things. And I don't think it's true that they're not going to these things. I think there's some instances of this that it's probably becoming more common, right? But yeah, I wouldn't do them either. Fuck that shit. I'll do a lot of events. I'll never do one of these dating events IRL. Yeah, that shit sounded horrible. That lady was talking about, oh guys, just sign up. These women, they're waiting and all this other stuff.
Exactly, they're waiting.
Yeah, but most men have realized those women are not waiting for them. So why am I going to go there to find that out? And that's what it is.
I'm tired, man. I wouldn't want to do that. Fuck that shit.
No?
I'd just stay home PlayStation with my hands in my pants and just ordering a pizza.
Facts.
And that's gonna that would be my profile. I'd be like, hey, if you want to do that, holler.
Yes.
Other than that,
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yes.
easier.
I'm gonna play.
Just
If you're
do
done with
online
me
dating.
playing PlayStation and then eating pizza and then talking shit, then that's it. That's gonna be on my profile. I don't have to go out. I don't have to. No, I would be
Yeah.
like, yo,
I wouldn't do
who's
that
down with
either.
that? Nobody? Cool. I'm having fun by myself.
And look, at the end of the day, you don't have to have sympathy for these guys, because at the end of the day, you can just look at it and be like, well, if they don't want to put in the effort and find nobody, that's their problem.
Yep.
And I would agree with you.
Yep.
I would agree with you. The same way, women, if you guys don't want to be friendly when dudes do approach you, you don't have to be. That's fine. And if it ends up with you not finding somebody, that's okay too. Everyone's got to make their choices for whatever life they want to live. And if you want to give yourself less opportunities to meet women because you say it's not worth the risk or whatever it is, that's fine. But if you end up dying alone, that's your problem too.
That's 100%.
Right. The same way as this lady's problems.
You have to be able to understand the consequences of your actions.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, am I saying that staying home with my hands in my pants and playing PlayStation for the rest of my life is a good thing? No, not necessarily. It's going to become really lonely.
Yeah.
But the rejections and shit like that, yo. But the worst thing she can say is no. The worst thing she can say is ew. Okay? And that's fucked up.
But no. See, the problem is not that you get one no. It's that you get 100 no's throughout the night.
In the night.
Yeah.
The whole night.
Yeah. Do you know how disheartening it has to be to meet 100 women and to receive 3 replies, 3 from the women you were never interested in? So you spent a whole night, you spoke to 100 people, and not a single woman that you liked you back. And you have to do that in perpetuity. I'll pass. I'll hard pass.
Same.
But, as I said,
Same, but I'm
everyone
not
got
into
their
women.
choices.
So,
You know, I sometimes have dudes come up to me, he's like, I don't know how to meet women. I'm like, you got any social hobbies? No. All right, bro, what you want me to do for you, man? You don't do social activities. You don't really go outside. Outside of work, you work with a bunch of dudes. And are you willing to change that? No? Okay, then die alone. That's what I'm going to say to you guys. You want to complain about society all you want. You have not done enough to give yourself a real chance. You don't want to do the speed dating stuff. You want to do that? Die alone. The same way these ladies, they want to be hella difficult. Die alone. That's your problem. Some of you guys have to take accountability for the reason why you're not finding people. Absolutely. But speed dating, I think there's other alternatives that are 1,000 times better. I would tell people, go take a dance class. Go to your local rock climbing gym.
Or go to the
get
mall.
in shape, whatever the fuck it is. There's plenty of activities that are social.
Go to
where
the
you can
large
do with other
park
people,
or
where you can meet
something.
people naturally. Don't do speed dating. That's my personal advice for most of you. Anything else?
I travel.
Travel?
I travel more than, if you can, afford it, of course. But I travel. I'd be like, hey, you know what?
Just go to rock climb.
Let me just.
It's way cheaper. You guys not traveling nowhere.
Let's go to rock climbing.
Don't go rock climbing. Go to England, okay?
That is, it's almost.
Way more worth
It's
it.
almost if you said go fuck yourself.
No.
Yo, go climb a rock.
Go climb a rock.
God damn.
Because what you said is too expensive. Well, you know, travel,
That's
go
true.
meet somebody? No.
It's true.
No, that's not right. At any rate, let us know what you guys think in the comments.
yep. And hold up. What the fuck? I think it's another video is gonna be playing. Pause that right here. But yeah, what Abba and Preacher said is factual. And there was this one thing that Abba said something about a guy saying that he don't do hobbies, he just work and just stay home, that's all he do. And I had to deal with the type of man when it's come to that situation. I've been in a situation to where I was dealing with a guy that barely go outside, and I don't even want to get into that. But yeah, that's Albert and Preach. If you watch any type of YouTubers that do commentary, I suggest y'all should go subscribe to them. And I hope you enjoyed this video with me. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys